Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 10 signs you should become a lawyer. Lots of people think, should I become a lawyer? It gets difficult sometimes to decide. So here are 10 signs you should become a lawyer, 10 signs you should become a warrior, getting admitted to study in the university, deciding what degree to study. It can be very difficult. Perhaps worse, your mother wants you to be a doctor. Your dad thinks engineering is more suited given your math skills. Then there's your uncle asking for new things. Architecture is your calling because you have sketched a nice house and other beautiful drawings. But an inner voice has been telling you studying law wouldn't be a bad idea. This can be all so much for your inexperienced self, and you may end up studying something that isn't meant for you. Well, though you may have a little passion for these things mentioned, but you have to be really careful. So in today's video, we will look at all these. All might just be your calling, and 10 signs that you should consider becoming one. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to continue exploring more opportunities with us here. Also keep in mind that just one or two of these signs is not enough reason to consider pursuing a career, as such as law. So you would need a combination of at least 5 of these signs to make the best grades. 1. Nothing scares you. Are you intrigued with going through a bookshelf? How do you find it? Do you have fun reading a lot of books, whether big or small? Do you also enjoy reading journals and newspapers around the house? Do you spend a lot of time going through books and looking for one information or the other? Well, that could be a sign. You'll make a lawyer most schools demand. Long hours in the library, you'll be scoring enormously. Legal, test books, and limitless case files. If you are a fast reader, it will be a bonus to you being a smart reader, and it will get you even further. This means you know how to split key points when reading, identify what matters most, that is what is relevant, draw conclusions, and highlight the parts. You know you'll need to revisit later on this one skill. It is not enough to make a good lawyer. After all, a potential scientist will possess some of these qualities too. What will matter most is the nature of topics you find more interesting. 2. You try to get all sides of a story. Being able to get all sides of a particular story is what a skilled person suitable for law school. You will make a good lawyer if you always strive to hear the other side of the story, digging deeper beyond the surface to get to the root of the matter. It is also a bonus. Your ability to dissect complicated situations and determine the facts of the case will come in handy as a lawyer. 3. You sincerely love arguing to prove a point. Probably expected this to be the first point on the list, right? I knew it. That's why I made it the third, because this is the most common reason. Everyone is mostly allowed to join law school if you can stand your ground in an argument for hours, just to convince other people to buy your point of view. You may want to save all that energy for law school, dear. Seriously though, instead of always spending all that energy arguing on vain things that don't make sense, you could be making real money dealing with a judge with section after section of whatever constitution that exonerates the person you're defending. 4. You stand up for what you believe. This is very important, you know. You like to handle cases that don't have a lot of compelling evidence to back them up in such situations. You have no other choice than to believe in your client and fight for that person as if his or her case is your own. You must be prepared to stand up for what you believe, despite the fact that constant negative forces will try to defeat your claims. 5. You show off confidence. When you make a claim, do you hold your ground and keep your cool when faced with a barrage of backlash? Oh well, then you should be a lawyer, because that happens quite a lot in this field. You will be under attack on a regular basis. You need confidence to defend your claims. Enough of it will make you stronger, and no client wants a lawyer who lacks confidence. 6. You have integrity. Profession has no room for unethical behavior. You could get this case. If you are found wanting, under the basis of one unethical behavior or misconduct, it may ruin things for you. Integrity is essential in a successful law career. If you have this quality, you may want to consider a degree in law because honesty and being able to stand up for what is right, even when under pressure, will also set you apart in the legal profession. 7. You pay attention to every detail. This is a gift not very many people have. Many people can barely remember what they had for dinner last night. If you are someone that catches and remembers even the smallest detail about everything, then this was made for you. You need to think on your toes, and most of the time out loud. It's going to require you to handle multiple storylines and facts to keep track of everything you encounter on a daily basis. Facts are the real deal. In definitions of Google jargons, case studies, and their verdicts are just some of the things you need to remember. Organization, discipline, and razor-sharp focusing are just a few traits that every law student should possess. 8. You enjoy listening to arguments. This is different from arguing in the sense that debates are more organized and with fewer interruptions. If you are fascinated by two people stating facts, well, at the same time trying to counteract the other person's point, being a lawyer gives you the chance to do that. 9. You have great time managing skill. You're probably thinking, what has time got to do with law? The answer is on average, starting a role full-time can take about 3 to 5 years. It all depends on what part of the world you are studying from. That is 5 years of demanding course notes, often well into your prime. Young adult years, you'll probably be glued to your work while your friends are partying and having fun. Law is demanding, and to be a good lawyer, you need to use your time judiciously. This skill will also come in handy when you're in the courtroom. Forcing a witness can be tough, and you need to keep the time every second, because every second matters in law, and if you're good with time, you just might make a good lawyer. 10. You know how to keep secrets. This is almost the cardinal rule of lawyers. Lawyers are just behind priests, in the order of people who hear confessions the most. If you have carved a niche for yourself among friends and family as someone who can be trusted to keep a secret, you may want to take that skill to learn and be a lawyer. You will probably have to hear more serious secrets from your clients. Some confessions will be gross, but given your history, you will not have a hard time keeping them safe. So as we earlier stated, don't run to study law because you think of a few of these signs. You have to check out at least 5 of these signs, and you have to understand the intricacies of studying law and the legal profession. Be sure to think about it properly. Ultimately, if you're passionate about the legal profession and have the number of the required quality, then you can be sure of becoming one of the best lawyers your country has. So there it is, guys. What do you think? If you have been thinking about being a lawyer or studying law, do you have these qualities? Let's say like 5 of them. If you do, then kudos to you. I am your best bet that you are going to be one of the best lawyers we have out there. If there are other options or other things you think about, please let us know in the comment section. We would be delighted to hear from you. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. And turn on that notification bell so you get notified when we upload more amazing videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.